Hello friends, welcome back to another session of C programming. In today's class, I'm going to show you how to write a C program to find a sum of one-dimensional array using malloc, so which is also called as malloc. So this malloc is a function, so it's a library function which is there in standard lib. So we just need to include standard lib function header file. So I just included the stdlib.h header file over here. So we'll be creating an array using a pointer. So I require a pointer. And we also need to know the number of elements that the array should hold, so which is in n. So we need to find out the sum of the array. So I'm taking sum as another variable. So first I'll be writing a printf statement asking the user to enter the size of the array. So I'm asking the user to enter n. So write a scanf function to read in what is the value of n. So the value of n is read. Okay, so once we read the value of n, now we'll be creating a dynamic block of memory using malloc. So p is equal to, so int star malloc, which will take only one argument, so which will be the size, which is n into size of the data type. So the data type here is int. So I want to store integer values in the array, so I have given int as the data type. So once malloc, the functionality of malloc is to allocate a single block of memory and return the address of the first byte. So the address is taken into P. So now P is pointing to the first byte of the memory that has been allocated. So we just need to check whether P is holding the address or not, because sometimes the memory may not be allocated. So if P is not equal to null, then only we will proceed with the reading in the values. So to read in the values into the array, we require one more variable, which is looping variable, which is I. Taking a loop to take in the number of elements into the array. Okay, so I said I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and I plus plus. So write a printf statement asking the user to enter values. So I'm saying enter %d element. Okay, so this %d will be the first element, which is I plus 1. Okay, right. So we are taking a scanf here to reading the elements. So %d, and we'll say which is nothing but p plus I. Okay, so which is nothing but p plus I. So each and every element will be read into the dynamic array we have created. So once the elements are entered, so let us check the elements. Let us print all the elements and see. So for that, I just require a printf statement. So in here, I'll say, okay, so %d, and I'll give a tab to separate the elements. And the elements could be read using a star and then p plus I. Okay, so the elements will be put. So I'll put a new line over here so that the elements will be put in the new line. Okay, so fine. So for this, if let me write an else over here saying that the memory is not allocated. Okay, so memory is not allocated. Okay, fine. So let me run and show you till here, and then we'll do the sum. So printf statement, I didn't give a semicolon, so let me give the semicolon. Okay, fine. So it's asking to enter the size of the array. So I'm giving the size of the array to be 5. And so it's asking to enter the first element. So the first element is 12. Second element is 34, then 54, then 32, and then 67. So I entered the elements, and the elements are 12, 34, 54, 32, and 67. Okay, so these are all the elements that we have entered. Now what we'll do is we need to find out the sum of all these elements. So let us do that. Okay, fine. So along with the printing itself, I'll do the sum. So in here, inside this for loop itself, I'll write sum plus is equal to, okay, star p plus I. Okay, so star p plus I. So this will actually take each and every element and then add this to the sum. So initially it will be 0, 0 plus we give 12, so it will be 12. Then 12 will be stored in sum, and then 12 plus 34 and so on. So also we just need to print the sum. So I'll write a printf statement here giving the sum of the elements, the sum of the one dimension array is percentage d. Okay, so this is percentage d. What is this percentage d? Which is nothing but sum. Okay, so let me run this program. Okay, so it's asking to enter the elements. So say I give 7. So the first element is 1, second element is 45, third element is 67, fourth element is 89, and then I give 12, then 23, and then 44. Okay, so these are all the elements, and the sum of the one dimensional array is 281. So see friends, I got the sum, and one important thing that we need to do here again is that I need to free the pointer. Okay, so deallocation of the memory is very important so that you don't encounter memory leak, or the pointer should not become a dangling pointer. So I'll be using a function which is free. This free function is again there in the standard lib header file. So this free function will take one argument, which is a pointer itself. So I'm passing the pointer, so I'm saying free p. Okay, fine. The memory that t is holding will be free, so that the memory will go for the recycle. So the addresses now will go into the free list, and which will be recycled. So this is how we create a one-dimensional array using malloc and find the sum of the elements that are stored in the array. I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you for watching.